Bundesliga VfL Bochum vs Freiburg prediction, team news, lineups preview. Freiburg will continue their pursuit for European football next season when they travel to the Ruhrstadion to face VfL Bochum on Sunday. Christian Streichel's men will be full of confidence following a superb first-leg win over West Ham United in the Europa League last 16 on Thursday. Match preview. Freiburg entered midweek's European encounter on the back of a fantastic result in the Bundesliga. And they will look to do so the same here ahead of next week's second leg. Streich led his side to a 2-2 draw against champions Bayern Munich, initially taking the lead through Christian Gunter, before Lucas Höhler fired home an 87th-minute equalizer to snatch a point. It was something of a surprise result, given Freiburg's incredibly underwhelming league form so far in 2024. They had a real chance of shooting for the top four heading into the winter break, but those ambitions are long over, with a spot in the top 7 their only likely goal now. Despite that positive draw a week ago, Freiburg are 6 without a win domestically, taking just 2 points in that time, the worst tally in the Bundesliga. With 7th-placed Hoffenheim in great form, moving 3 points ahead of them last weekend. The visitors could target the Europa League if they want to seal a spot in UEFA competition next season. Despite some strong competition in the Europa League, Freiburg staked their claim for a spot in the quarter-finals, beating Europa Conference League winners West Ham 1-0 at Europa Park on Thursday, thanks to Michael Gregorich's late strike. While Freiburg are looking to kick on following a good result against Bayern, opponents Bochum have been unable to do so since beating the Bavarians last month. After beating Bayern 3-2 here, Bochum went to Borussia Mönchengladbach and were beaten 5-2, before losing 4-1 to RB Leipzig on home soil last week. That marked a first home defeat in 8 matches for the hosts, a run which stretched all the way back to September, as form at the Ruhrstadion is what is keeping them above water. Thomas Lech's side led early on against Leipzig but were pegged back before halftime and then inexplicably conceded 3 goals in 4 second-half minutes, as Die Roten Bullen ran riot. That has racked up 50 goals in Bochum's against column, averaging over 2 goals conceded per game this season. Recent form suggests they will struggle to mount a top-half challenge. So Bochum must ensure they remain a safe distance ahead of the 3 struggling sides in the relegation zone. Team news. In the act of getting sent off for kicking out on Lois Openda last weekend, Bochum's Momo Korting tore a knee ligament and has been ruled out for the rest of the season. Midfielder Mattis Barrow has also picked up a knee injury this week, and will remain out with his partner in the centre Patrick Osterhage. Tim Orman is back though following an adductor injury and could return to the side along with Erhan Masavic and Manuel Riemann, who both served suspensions last week. Freiburg were able to welcome Lucas Kübler back to the squad against West Ham, and the right-back could come into the starting 11 after being a late sub on Thursday. This game will still come too soon for Philipp Lienhart, despite his recent positive steps in overcoming injury, while Daniel Kofi Kaira remains out for the long term. Streich has a decision to make about whether he should rest players ahead of the return leg with the Hammers, given the excellent position they have put themselves in. VfL Bochum possible starting lineup: Riemann, Orman, Schlotterbeck, Orditz, Bernardo, Masavic, Stoger, Losilla, Asano, Bershinsky, Wittek. Freiburg possible starting lineup: Atubalu, Kübler, Ginter, Gold, Gunter, Doan, Roll, Igestein, Griffo, Gregorich, Saulai. We say, VfL Bochum 1-3 Freiburg. Maintaining the 8-point gap which Bochum have on the bottom 3 may be tough for the hosts here, considering they have lost 5 in a row against Freiburg and have been leaking goals at an alarming rate recently. The visitors have been struggling for wins themselves of late, but 2 fine results over the past week should give them a huge lift, even if there may be one eye on the trip to London coming up. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.